Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are trying out a Kalia's Angels build. So Kalia Zenith Seeker is a mythic rare that is really tough to craft because you kind of feel like you're putting all your eggs in a basket involving dragons, demons, and angels working together. It's kind of wacky. But that's also, in a way, what we're here for. Can we give it up for the leg tattoo? I'm just saying, do you see it? It's one of the guild symbols, the Mardu clan, I'm supposing, but yeah, that's how you do it. I find it attractive. Okay. Anyway, when Kalia enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an angel card, a demon card, and or a dragon card from among them. Put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. You get 1 angel, 1 demon, 1 dragon. No more, no less. So in finding a way to play this card, I went to the angel shell that is working very well for a lot of Boros mages right now, which is using Bishop of Wings, the new card that gains 4 life when an angel enters the battlefield. It's a good way to buy time. It's great against the red decks. It's great against a lot of decks, actually, because that ability of whenever an angel dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying is better than it looks. Little 1/1s can still keep a tiny bit of pressure on even after your angels die, and it adds a bit of value to a deck that otherwise lacks it. Then I put a whole bunch of angels in the deck. Resplendent Angel, Shalai, Seraph of the Scales, which is white and black, so it goes in the Mardu deck. Aurelia, which is red and white, so it goes in the Mardu deck. Then we have Lyra Dawnbringer, of course, to anthem the team and make them all stronger, be our general. Running 3 because hopefully the Zenith Seeker means we find Lyra even more often than usual. And because we're running Kalia, and because every now and then I want a little extra value. I've got a Demon Lord Belzenlock, which Kalia can find, which could be a ridiculous amount of value. And Drakuseth, more flames, which we don't have a way to give it haste, but if this card resolves and gets to attack the next turn, it's just game over. I just wanted a big endgame threat. I easily could have made it a Skargan Hellkite or a Demanding Dragon, something like that. But the honest truth is I wanted something way over the top of those things. I wanted something that could have big impact, and I'm going to give you the shot. You get the shot. Drakuseth, don't let me down. Then we have a bunch of removal spells to keep the board clear in the meantime. Let's shock some creatures, let's lightning strike some creatures, let's put some planeswalkers and larger creatures in the prison realm. And the only other card to talk about is Argyl's Bloodfast. Bloodfast gives the deck a way to grind some value. If it gets into a match with a control deck, this can steal games. Also, we can transform it and sacrifice our very big angels for life if we need to. Same with Demon Lord Belzenlock. There is some strain on the life total. If we're hitting with Resplendent Angel or Lyra powered up angels, we have plenty of life, but if we're not, we still need ways to get our life total back up. The Temple can do that. Also, Bishop of Wings gains a lot of life. This gives us a way to convert that life into cards. Over here in the mana base, I don't know what I'm doing. I know that I need white mana. I need double white early for the Bishop of Wings, so I have nearly all of my lands producing white. I have Blood Crypt in here. Blood Crypt is the only land here that does not produce white mana, and it produces either black or red to help us cast our Seraph of the Scales or our Aurelia and our removal spells, so I think it's a good call. The funky part is having a black source and a red source might sometimes be difficult, but I think it looks fine. I think this is going to be great, and so far it's served me pretty well. So, let's go play some games. Let's see if the Kalia the Zenith Seeker is up to the challenge of battle today, and if getting some value into our Angel Demon Dragon deck does us some good. Well, all our lands are tapped. That's not good, and we have no early removal spells, and that's not good. I usually overvalue these temples, though, but here on the draw, I think I've got to mulligan and try to find a good removal spell. Especially with the giant Drakuzan in hand, it's just, yeah, a 7-drop in that hand is basically a mulligan anyway. So here we go. We've got turn 2 Bishop of Wings, turn 3 I'm not quite sure what. We've got Lightning Strike and Lyra and Bloodfast. Strike is good against aggressive deck. This is good against a control deck. This card is good, but maybe we don't need it? It's hard to tell what I need with this hand. It's possible I should just bottom Lyra. I'm going to bottom Lyra. I feel like the rest of these cards are cheap and that we can get there. We can get to more angels. Red mana. Alright, let's scry it up. No. 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 I don't think so. Not right this minute. Feather? Are we doing Feather things? Dreadard Arcanist. Alright, has to die. Zap! Then the Feather comes down, and then my one removal spell hand isn't good enough. Okay, Legionnaire. Missing land. Come on. Need another removal spell. But we'll drop a Bishop. And we'll drop a Blood Crypt. At least we have the Seraph of the Scales on the way. Of course, we can also go Bishop. Bishop, Seraph the next turn. Have a Bloodfast down. Wonder if the opponent gets busy here. Well, they're giving away the trick, aren't they? They're giving away that they could have killed my Bishop, so... It implies that maybe they wanted to get damage through, but whatever. I'll rebuild pretty fast with the Bishop. That is, unless there's Reckless Rage, and all my things end up dead. Let's play seconds. Do I shock here to have the Bloodfast on the battlefield? Actually, I don't think so. I think Bloodfast has to be an afterthought in this matchup. Take this. So we really want to have the Angel down when nothing bad will happen to her. Okay. Well, the opponent probably won't have a land this turn, so that's my opportunity. But they're going to have a lot of damage. As long as it doesn't get to 12, I can take it and then rebuild. My god, though. My god, Feather. Why you hit so hard? Holy guacamole. It's tempting to save one of these. Or it's tempting, let me say this. It's tempting to play Seraph of the Scales because if I draw one more white source, I can go Bishop of Wings into Resplendent Angel again. But I need to stabilize this board fast with both blockers. So, and right now the opponent's tapped out, so I know I'm going to get my bonus Angel. So let's get my bonus Angel. Up to 11. Dare I attack the opponent? I mean, do I plan to block with these? Is there any world where I would? I may have to. I don't want to, but I may have to. Let's just hold it back. I mean, these can put out a ridiculous amount of damage. Let's just say that. And now the opponent has to kill the Resplendent Angel, or things get a lot nastier the more we get to do this. All the way back up to 19, by the way, Resplendent Angel into Angel Token. If the 4/4 attacks, I think I'm really likely to put an Angel in front of it. It says, whenever an Angel you control dies, create a Spirit. I can get 2 Spirits out of blocking with my Angel. I can also have a Racing Body in the air, though. The opponent's in the tank on it. Okay. Are we sure? What do you think? Maybe. Alright. Definitely want to force tricks out of the opponent's hand. Definitely want some spirit tokens to do more future chump blocking. Please live, Resplendent Angel. Please give me a chance. I know that Feather is your kin, but Feather is not your friend right now. Alright. Token. I've got some chump blockers. Lightning Strike off the top doesn't solve the issues. Let's go Seraph of the Scales. A little Death Touch from Seraph can be really helpful. And there's some life gain. Alright, I definitely don't have to block with the Bishop now that I have some tokens around, so I can get some more damage in. And I'm never blocking with Resplendo. She's got work to do. She's my value. Up to 30, just like that. Holy smokes. What a combo of cards. Now Feather takes to the field. Opponent feeling a need to get something done here. The Legionnaire wants to mingle. It's kind of weird. I mean, I will gobble those up. Those will die. So what do you think? Can we get Feather off the board? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's so close to lethal. If I attack with everything, the opponent takes 12. The Lightning Strike just kills them. I think the opponent will want to block Resplendent Angel bad enough. Bad enough. Actually, it's going to be 1 point short. It's going to be 1 point short. I do believe I will get there. So I could also kill off the Feather. Dropped our opponent to 4. If they come up with some kind of a manner of life-linking nonsense, I'm going to probably have to battle through it anyway. So here we go. Let's go ahead and shock. Let's go ahead and strike the Feather. And just not have that going. And let's put the wings down. Let's scry. That's fine. Another Angel is probably really great. And now the opponent has to get themselves out of this mess with all the flyers. And another Feather the Redeemed won't do it. That will be the game. Yuck. That's what I give this hand. The most epic of yucks. Alright. This is fine, I suppose. It's on the draw, so we're really relying on Prison Realm to save us. But we'll keeps, and we'll bottom a Godless Shrine. Yep. We'll lead with our Temple of Silence and then figure out which shock lands are going to hurt us from there. Opponent's just doing mono white stuff. It's annoying because our hand is really not competitive with them on the draw. So we'll need some perfect scries. Fourth land is interesting in that I need it, but it's not good in that it's not a removal spell and it's not a bishop. So I'm going to go for the nuts. We need to draw some removal spells or a Bishop of Wings. With either of those cards, this matchup is 100% winnable. Without them, we're just going to get run over. So this is just kind of an ugly draw, bad mulligan game. Let's see. Tapped, go. Can't take your first 2 turns off in this matchup on the draw. I'll try to stop being redundant now. Let's focus on what happens. Ooh, the opponent misses a play. We have a chance. Let's get rid of the Adanto Vanguard. I like that better than playing a creature. If we run creatures out in this situation, then a Conclave Tribunal or some form of a removal, anything, even a card like Demotion gets through. So let's put the Adanto in the Prison Realm. Also, taking creatures off their battlefield reduces the Venerated Loxodon's ability to come down. Don't need another land. Plenty of scry in the deck between Prison Realm and the Temples, and that is a bit more value than a deck like this has had access to in the past. Second Vanguard, okay. Good times. And there you go. So we could get down the Seraph, which, if it blocks the Vanguard, they pay the life. We gain 2 dorks. We could get down the Kalia and look for Lyra. That's probably the best. Then when we have 5 mana available the next turn, we'll have Lightning Strike and Resplendent Angel or Lyra. That's strong. Besides, we haven't played this card yet. Let's do it. Whoa! Animation! That was pretty hype. Just exploded out of the deck. With all these fancy wangs. Alright, we get an Angel. Which Angel would we like? There is the 4 mana one with the big butt. There's a second Resplendent Angel. There's another Seraph of the Scales. I think an Aurelia here makes sense. That big booty can be helpful. And more vigilance and more attacking power. Yeah, I like it. Aurelia and Kalia get along, too. There's the Loxodon. Yeah. I see ya. I see ya over there. Well, now a Lightning Strike can remove Dauntless, and a Resplendent Angel can hit the battlefield. And if the Resplendent Angel lives, then maybe we can pump it. If we draw a land off the top. Ugh. Kind of gross. It's very likely there's a Conclave Tribunal in our opponent's hand, too. Lightning Strike maybe should just wait for a Benelish Marshal anyway. What are you protecting? Nothing? Well, let's start with... La! Ba-ba. Get in there, Kali. And then we'll play you and hold up the strike. That way a land off the top is maximum upside. But yeah, Benelish Marshal is what I'm thinking about for the Lightning Strike now. More Loxies? Okay. Well, we'll be striking that Bodyguard, I think, because we can't afford to have our mana go unused here. Not with all these expensive cards in hand. But that's another turn without an attack from the opponent. I mean, there's nothing to protect, but I guess you're just flexing your skills. And there's a Bishop of Wings. Now I feel like playing the Angel was a mistake. Still, having a 5 toughness card out there to block the Loxodon can be good if our opponent doesn't have if they don't have the Benelish Marshal. Actually, having a Death Touch blocker out there is better. Do I attack with both? This one has Vigilance, so that's easy. And then we have block, so we're not dead. So yeah, let's keep the Resplendent Angel getting in there and pressure the opponent some. Hopefully we draw a land off the top to play Bishop into Aurelia or into Shalai next turn. Conclave Tribunal will be so brutal if it's there. And it is. Ugh. Alright. Let's suck it up, team. We got to get there. My god. Alright. They're convoke.deck, which, okay. I mean, this could have been a lot worse. I actually think the opponent's being too patient with these attacks, to be honest. Bishop of Wings, come on down. I think Aurelia to just nail, like, really clock them is exactly what we want. Just hit him really hard with the Zenith Seeker and gain that life. Hit him. Hit him good. Down to 6. Dead in the air next turn. They have 9, 3 plus 5, 12, 13, 14. Alright, that can get some lifelink.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity.
Not quite dead.
I believe in you.
This is going to be a close one. These would both have Vigilance. This gets in for 8 next turn. Whew. Alright, here comes the 5/5. Anybody else want to mingle? It seems like a Danto needs to, but I guess your life total is too low. So no blocks. Up to 11. You finally have some dorks? No, you have the mighty Loxodon again. Alright, that's a good draw. I mean, either way it was a good draw. Because we have the Shalai. So yeah, get him for 8. Or kill Gideon. What do you guys think? I definitely think this is coming down. A little Death Touch can go a long, long way. Okay, so next turn, I have a lot of blockers. If I do... Well, Gideon's lifelink is a big pain, and I don't have an easy way to prevent it. So let's target you. I still want to mentor Kalia. Having a 4-4 body is a lot different than a 3-3 body in combat here. We take you to 1, and then we kill you. Unfortunately, I really wish I could split up some of that damage, but I think the Gideon just has to go. The lifelink is one way that the opponent stays in the game, and next turn I might be able to just kill him. 11 life, this is 4, this is 4. And then if this dies, it creates 3 spirits, so that's 11. Here they come. Alright. Let's block them up. We can block here, and we can block here, and turn on the death touch. If the opponent pays a life, they're definitely dead. This absorbs more damage. I think that's fine. I don't think I have to do it much more. I actually don't even need the death touch. 4 damage will kill the Vanguard. Triggers. And another Adanto. That's going to wrap it up. That is going to wrap it up. Opponent either counting or battling till the bitter end. And yeah, tough game. Looked hopeless early on, and yet we've powered through. Oh, it was going to be Stevens. I messed up the Stevens. Stupid mentor. But got him. Beat all the elephants. Holy crap. All right. Well, we're on the play with a slow hand, but I'll give it a try. If we can hit one of those bishops, this hand is busted. Ooh, but how could I bottom you? I can't do it. I probably should, because the spot in the curve is occupied, but I just, we're here to play the card, darn it. Okay, no Spectral Sailor. Life's okay. Feels okay, man. Don't know if you're going to resolve. Yeah, let's try it. Yay! Show me that animation. Load my hand. Okay, I'll take a Lyra. I mean, that's a pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Tricky. All right. This card will be an absolute pain for mono blue too because of the vigilance. Whoa, that is very aggro. But do what you gotta do, dude. Must have Wizard's Retort 2 or something like that. This will be a toughie. See if we can draw anything out of the opponent here by entering the attack step. Okay. Now they're going to have to interact with this. I feel like I should keep playing cards into my opponent. What's the right one? What's more valuable? Seraph of the Scales, it almost doesn't have an afterlife thing because it's never going to die if it resolves, whereas this has an effect on the board, so I'm going to go with the Seraph. Now, can the opponent keep their Merfolk Trickster coming? Yeah, they're just gonna slam in. Let's see how many counters they have, though. Paper aggressive mono blue. Look at that lightning strike. All right, let's get in there. Go get him, Kali. All right, we go for Resplendent. If it resolves, then we go for a lightning strike, or we just go for a Shalai. Make the opponent have another counter of that nature. Not take two damage. Then we also have the option to Lyra next turn. The opponent still has to get through this. Yeah. Let's go for you. And I'm slow rolling the land so the opponent doesn't know. Sailor? Okay. That's an interesting response because they just gave up that I can kill off this trickster. Okay, dude. Seems like a guttural response from somebody who's just slamming their cards on the table. You get yourself in trouble that way. Now, Lyra, there is still counter magic available. So I feel like I should try to bleed it out. This with Death Touch takes on Tempest Jin nicely. Alright. Everything's looking good now. So next turn, hopefully I can do a Lyra Dawnbringer. This would be 5 damage, lifelink, make another angel. Yeah. Opponents not about timing. They're about just doing stuff. Just making things happen. Alright. Has you something for this now? No, they drew that! So rude. Okay. Yep, Sailor's doing work. Here's a Storm Tamer, sure. Alright, let's try... Let's see, what if you gained Vigilance? Want some? Come get some. Let's go for a Shalai. What a master. I mean, I know they're drawing 2 cards a turn, but you can't draw a counterspell every turn, can you? Of course, some of you hate mono blue are saying, "Oh, yes you can. Yes you can, CGB. They do it to me every day." Sure. You can have you. This is fine. Alright. Well, Angel gets in. Seems good. If they have exactly a Merfolk Trickster, it's so bad for me. Alright. Got that Jin off the battlefield. Did what we had to do. Sailor's just gonna keep getting cards, but will they have something for the dragon? Tell me you don't want to see this dragon just mow down mono blue. Alright. Let's try you. Alright, does it gain vigilance if it's white? Yes. So I don't have to pay for it. Always a good day when you don't have to pay for it. That's what she said. Oh my god, did I just do that? And the Jin trades. It's a good trade for us. Now let's try this out. I think it will meet a Spell Pierce. And in fact, because it will meet a Spell Pierce and I'm not doing anything with it right now, let's just not. Because we've been playing all creatures for so long, Spell Pierce is the most likely card sitting in the hand. Or Negate. Same difference. Dear God. We're going to go through all of them. All of them, I tell you. How bad is a dive down? A dive down is so bad. Let's do it like this. I want that mentor trigger. I wants it. Alright. That Siren Storm Tamer means the shock won't do the work, which is too bad. The opponent goes to 6. Let's see if they've got something for Resplendy here. Okay. So we can... This again still plays in the Spell Pierce. The shock can play around it. But I don't think I want a shock right now. I want to somehow get rid of that Storm Tamer. Yep, cards. Keep it coming. For reals. Does the Tempest want to mix it up? I mean, I can just chump, so it's not a good attack. Let's try firing off this shock. Let's go face. Maybe the opponent will counter it with a Siren Storm Tamer, maybe they won't. But it does put the pressure on 7th land. Right? So one wrong move and it all falls apart. Are you ready? Aurelia will target herself. Let's move to attacks. Let's send Aurelia and the Angel. Opponent is definitely priced into blocking Resplendent Angel. The pump and the make another Angel is too strong. So how are your blocks? Siren Storm Tamer taking one for the team, potentially? And that's it? With 4 damage being lethal on the stack? Well, I'll hit next, because if they take this, they die. So they have to make a response. And it is Blink of an Eye targeting Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. This says, let's see. And how much did you pay for that? Okay, you did kick it. Do I pump Resplendent Angel? Because if something stops me from triggering the Angel, I'm in a little bit of trouble. But I could also just go for the Maw of freaking Flames. I feel like there must be something here. But I'm going for this. 6 life and a 4/4 Angel. Seems good. At the end of the day, it's harder for the opponent to interact with the ability on the stack. Alright, yeah, you've got cards. For life, you do have to stop these things. And I think we just keep pumping the Angel. Somebody has to. There you go. Big old Tempest Shin. So I could pump this just for the lifelink, but I'm not going to. Because if the Angel dies, which is going to anyway because of the 12 power, we will not get the bonus Angel at the end anyhow. So we may as well have the mana. The opponent knows about the Aurelia. We may as well make that the thing that gets countered, but I can lead with this because it plays around the Spell Pierce that we've been kind of avoiding. And I really want Maw of Flames to come down. If I bleed out your counter spells that way, I'm a happy man. Alright, that resolves. Here's an Aurelia. There's a Quench. Oops. It's on me. Didn't think about Quench. Didn't think about Quench. Thought a lot about Spell Pierce and not about Quench. That's a my bad for sure. So still kind of a scrap. Spectral Sailor has basically hauled the opponent through this game. They've drawn a bajillion land. Probably well over half the land in their deck. They've drawn their 4th Tempest Shin. My god. My freaking lord. It's for 13 right now. What else you got? I mean, I'll draw. That's kind of weird. Paying 4 mana for that Blink of an Eye. You must have a negate. What do you guys think? Is that a negate? Feels pretty negate-y. So Prison Realm into Dive Down will tell me I shouldn't attack with my Angel. This getting negated is pretty sad. This doesn't play around a Lookout's Dispersal, neither does this. I feel like this should be the bait spell. If the opponent negates this, so be it. And if we get him tapped out, kind of get to have our way. Okay. That resolved pretty easily. Let's try a Prison Realm. Gimme. And the scoop, not a dive down. Wow. What a fight. Go away, Mono Blue. Whoopsha! Let's do a quick look back at the deck and talk about it for a second. So, what did I like about the deck? What did I like about the deck? Bishop of Wings is absurdly more powerful than I thought, especially in multiples. Combined with Resplendent Angel, it takes over a game very quickly. So these cards together are very fun. Unfortunately, Resplendent Angel's rotating. Tragedy. So you only get a little while to do this. If you already own your Resplendent Angels, you might want some rare Bishop of Wings. It depends on just how much you love this interaction. Kalia did work, never missed. Brought home a valuable creature in each time that she was played. The Flying Vigilance was awesome as it helped me clock my opponent while also while also providing a good blocker that held off like the Dauntless Bodyguard against the white aggro deck. Prison Realm is good. We didn't play against many Planeswalkers and we played against a lot of creatures, but Prison Realm didn't let me down. Seraph was okay, most of the time just making sure you have an angel there. Aurelia's still great. Lyra's still great. Shalai's just fine. We didn't get to play Demon Lord Belzenlok or the Maw of Flames. Perhaps if I was less of a coward and just willing to tap out and hope for the best, Maw of Flames would have torn up that blue deck, but we mostly saw these sitting in the hand staring at us. I did feel like thanks to the Scrylands, thanks to Kalia, and thanks to the Bloodfast in the last game, we did not run out of value. Also the Scry from Prison Realm. We didn't really flood out. We always had plenty of things going on. So I think that the additions to the Angel deck do help it in a number of ways, making sure that it doesn't just have those draws that are terrible. Alright, I wouldn't change anything right now. I would play this deck the way it is. If you don't have the rare Maw of Flames, I wouldn't craft it. Add another dragon that you like. And if you don't have a Mythic Demon Lord, definitely don't craft that right now. How about a Rakdos the Showstopper, or some other demon you have lying around? If you just want to try to get the trifecta, have a chance for the trifecta in your deck, because why wouldn't you? It's awesome. Also, one of the best animations I've seen in a while. Give it up for Kalia. I hope you enjoyed this video with Kalia and her angels. If you enjoyed it, please hit like and subscribe, and please consider checking out my other channels, Covert Go Live, where I put the replays of my Twitch streams, and Covert Go Free, where I make videos from my free-to-play account, showing you how I handle free-to-play in MTG Arena. I will thank you for watching this video. I'm working on that new outro, can you tell? Cringe. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.